Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my signature makeup look, basically my everyday makeup look, what I've been wearing constantly. I'm going to show you the techniques, the favorite products that I've been using to get my signature makeup look. So if that is something that interests you, then let's go. So my skin is prepped already. I used these two skincare products, the Pipette Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50 and the Cosrx Snail Mucin. I'm almost done with this one. And here's a list of all the products that I've already emptied this year, guys. If you haven't seen my project pan for this year, go check it out. I'll leave a little link right here. But I'm trying to empty out as many makeup products, skincare products, body care, just trying to use up all the products that I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my base with the REM Beauty Concealer in the shade 7N. And I use the spatula that comes with it to spread the product all over my face. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with the Lunar Beauty LBF 2. I just got the face set from lunarbeauty.com. This is my first time trying Lunar Beauty brushes, and they're pretty good so far. I'm still trying to formulate an opinion, a solid opinion that I can give you guys on all of the brushes in that set. But as you can see, it blends out product on the face very quickly. And you guys already know, I adore this concealer as foundation. This was my #1 favorite face product of 2022. I also have a video on my channel about all of my favorite makeup products from last year, so you can check that out as well. But like, as you can see, it's super full coverage. All of that redness from my acne, all of the hyperpigmentation is gone. I love that. And it's like a satin matte finish. Now I'm gonna go over everything with this Cookies and Dreams sponge from e.l.f. I surprisingly love this sponge. Oh my god. I just choked on air. That's embarrassing. Okay, next up is concealer. I'm using a tried and true, the Kosas Revealer Concealer, and today I'm just going in with 4.5 because I really want a bright under eye. Lately, I've been using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. If you watched my project pan, you'll know that I'm trying to finish that up, and I'm almost done, guys. So I'm doing pretty well on project pan. I have a couple of products in here that are part of that list. And I like to let this specific concealer set. So while that sets, I'm gonna go in with the Milani eyeshadow primer and go ahead and prime my lids. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that with the powder. I can't show you guys because it's not cruelty free, so I'm so sorry. I am definitely going to pick up that Huda Beauty powder that I was talking about recently, the Easy Bake powder. I just am not sure what shade to get. I'm really interested in that Cherry Blossom shade. I mean, this concealer, it's the best for a reason. I'm gonna add just a little bit extra, like right here. And while I let that sit, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Patrick Ta Contour Duo and take the cream contour and just put a little bit right here and sculpt out my temple. And again, I'm going in with a Lunar Beauty brush. This one is the LBF 3. I've been loving for a while now. This is nothing new, but this is definitely a signature of mine, this technique of going from the corner of your eye all the way up to your temple. And I take just the tiniest bit of that contour color right on the tip of my brush and I go right here underneath the tip of my nose. This is a new product to my collection that I have been loving. This is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Highlighter, and this is in the shade Exhilarate. And I always do highlighter before blush because I find that if I do the blush and then try to put highlighter on top, the highlighter will really stick to all of the moisture of the blush, especially because I don't use powder blushes. I don't even think I own powder blushes. I only use creams and liquids. So it tends to not blend as well. This highlighter, guys, it's worth it. If you've been interested in this, I highly recommend trying it. I don't think you'd be disappointed. And now for blush. So for every day, I've been going towards red tone blushes a lot more. I don't know what it is. I slept on red blushes like for years. I was never into red blushes, but lately I've been into the Milk Makeup Lip to Cheek blush sticks. And I'm gonna go in with this one. This is in the shade Quirk. I just feel like, especially for the winter time, this really livens up your face. Like, don't sleep on red tone blushes. Even like a pure red looks fantastic, especially if you're my skin tone and darker. And for blush placement, sometimes I do place my blush more in the center of my face, but for the most part, I always place my blush basically where highlighter goes, like right here. And I go straight from the blush stick onto my brush and then onto my skin. And lately, as part of my everyday makeup, I'll just take the excess product, I won't add any more, and I'll actually put blush where I normally put bronzer. I've been really into blush as bronzer just to add a little more color and warmth on other parts of your face. Okay, now moving on to powder, the powder that I cannot name because it's not cruelty free. So I'm taking this LBF1, this huge fluffy face brush, and I'm just gonna completely coat that brush in that setting powder. I'm gonna start in the center. I'm gonna start in the T-zone first, and then I'm taking an LBF5 brush. I'm gonna use this to set my under eyes. So basically I set everywhere on my face except this part where I do want to glow. I'm gonna give you a little close up of what my skin is looking like. So I do my brows two different ways using two different sets of products. So if my brows are behaving, I don't really feel like I need to fill them in at all, I just go in with just the Kosas Air Brow in Brown Black. But especially on this eyebrow, I kind of effed it up a little bit a while back, and so I feel like today I need to make it match this side. So the other set of products that I will use is this Sephora Retractable Brow Pencil in the shade Granite. This is waterproof. And then I will set it with the Patrick Ta Laminating Brow Gel. So basically, I just structure the tail of my brow and then a little bit on the top. And I flick the brow pencil backwards. Otherwise, if I go in this direction, the color is just gonna get caught in the hair. So if I back blend like this, I ensure that the color is actually reaching my skin. And then once I have the desired effect, I'll just take the spoolie side and run through very lightly where I placed any of that brow pencil. And going in with the Patrick Ta Major Brow Laminating Gel. We're going in with my eyeshadow pick for Project Pan. It's this I Love You Latte bite-sized eyeshadow quad from e.l.f. And I like taking an angled fluffy brush like this. This is a Real Techniques 305, a Real Techniques 305 brush. And I like to just go in between these two mid-tone brown shades. And these are very pigmented, so I don't take much. So I always start with a very small amount to start with. And I just blend in place because I want all of that color to be right here. I'm not gonna bring any of that darkness inside. It's just gonna be all on this outer part of my crease. My everyday eyeshadow look is super soft, very light wash of brown in the crease I'm gonna take a flat shader brush like this Coastal Scents one. Coastal Scents isn't even a thing anymore, but just a flat shader brush, good God. And I'm gonna take that cream color again all over like that. And this is kind of like a soft cut crease. So I'm gonna tilt my head back and I'm gonna clean up underneath where I put that depth with the brown all the way in the inner corner. Just gonna take that fluffy brush once again, make sure everything's blended. So it's very subtle. As you can see, this eye with just the eye primer and this eye with a little bit of eyeshadow, it just brightens up the eye, adds the slightest hint of definition. And then sometimes I go in with a black eyeliner. I was just feeling brown today for whatever. I'm taking the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the brown shade, Mad Max Brown. This eyeliner, I mean, it's a beautiful brown color. The applicator, it's a brush tip. This is the longest wearing eyeliner you could ever find. It's fantastic. And I've been doing my eyeliner a little differently lately. So if you struggle with eyeliner, quick little tip, everyone can do this line. The actual wing itself, just doing that one little line is the easy part. Where most people struggle is trying to connect this with the eyeliner that you put on your lid, right? Instead of starting maybe up here and trying to connect onto my lid, I'm going to be lazy and just do right at the base. I'm not gonna add a thick line. It's literally just gonna be tracing the top. And yeah, super simple, super easy. It's way easier. And honestly, I've just been more into like a very thin wing than a thicker cat eye. Okay, so I'm back. The angle of my eyeliner is definitely not the same, but I'm not gonna fix it. Moving on to eyelashes. Love eyelashes. They complete my signature look. It's not my signature look without a pair of false lashes. And y'all know I love my Miss Juju. You know, I love my Miss Juju from AOA Studio. But these Remy 778s from Ardell are closer. I don't know if they'll replace Miss Juju, but these have been my favorite lashes as of lately. Okay, so the lashes are on. What do you guys think? I love these lashes. I haven't been wearing any other lashes for the past like almost 2 weeks, even Miss Juju. And I'm just gonna press them together with my natural lashes. I did go in with mascara. I'm using the Ilia Limitless Lash, one of my Project Pan products. And this Ardell lash applicator, this is a must for me. If you struggle putting on lashes, this is only $5 at Ulta, and this is the only way that I can apply eyelashes. And especially because these eyelashes are worn. I've worn them like 6 times already. Sometimes they can start to fall. So I literally take an eyelash curler and I will just do like the very tip of the eyelash. And it helps just to lift them up again, especially after you get them wet, get mascara on them and everything. And per usual, of course, I'm gonna link everything down below if you're wondering what the products I'm using are. Will be down there for you. And to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna take the cream color in this palette right here. I'm just gonna do a matte inner corner highlight. I've been really into more of a matte look lately. Okay, and final step of my eyes, I'm gonna take this nude eyeliner pencil from Essence and put that in my waterline. See the difference that makes? And before we do our lips, I'm gonna take my favorite setting spray, Milk Hydrogrip, and set this face. Okay, on to lips. I'm going to line my lips with the LA Girl Shockwave Nude Lip Liner, and this one is in the shade Gingerbread. Okay, 3 million years later, my lips are lined, and I always like to use a light center shade for my signature lip, and this is the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in the shade Oatmilk, and I bought this last year, okay? So don't come for me. I bought this last year before I said what I said in my last video, and it gives me like the perfect contoured pouty lip. These lipsticks, so freaking good. So normally I do leave it like this. I have been geared more towards a matte contoured lip like this, but just to be extra, I do want to show you guys the gloss that I'm gonna go in with the Tower 28 Lip Jelly in the shade Cashew. And then I'll take my pointer finger and I'll actually go like this to get any of that excess product that's like too far into your lips that ends up on your teeth. So this is my signature makeup look. What do you guys think? I love this. I feel very comfortable in this look. I feel very glam. This is like a soft glam. Okay, let me know what you guys think. And also, if you want to see any certain videos from me, also let me know in the comments down below. My social media is also down below. Feel free to reach out to me on those platforms as well. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!